Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my contemporary designer handbag collection for 2024. But before anything else, if you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm trying to reach 3,000 subscribers this year, and we are so near already, guys. So if these are types of videos that you like watching, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button down below. And you can also give me a follow on TikTok. It's at Trisha Camille. So since getting married, I've actually started to invest more in contemporary designer handbags. We moved to an apartment in the city, and so I tend to walk around the streets a lot, and I realized that being a new resident there, designer handbags kind of really call too much attention. So lately, I've actually been using a lot of my contemporary handbags more. So the past year, I've actually really updated my contemporary bags. I did add a lot to my collection, and so I feel like this now a really good time to do this because this bag collection has changed a lot since I did my last one. So we're going to go from my most recent purchase down to my oldest, and we are starting off with this Matin Kim Boston bag. So Matin Kim is a Korean brand. I got this from my latest trip in Korea, and this is kind of the really popular style these days, the bags with the long handles. And when we went to Korea, a lot of the young girls were wearing these types of bags with the long straps. This is what it looks like on the side, and this is kind of actually also one of the popular brands right now in Korea. So I really wanted one for myself. It's in the seafoam green color, and I also have the seafoam LABUBU on it, which matches, and it's so cute. It has silver hardware, so the zippers and the plating is in silver, and it's just a really spacious bag, and I actually really love this. This is actually my current bag. I love wearing this around because it's so spacious. It fits all my essentials and more. It can actually also even fit a Kindle, so whenever I want to bring my Kindle, I bring this bag. This is just made out of a nylon material, and the leather for the straps is synthetic. So I am a bit concerned on how long it will last, but I really love the vibe of this, and this is such a popular style, so I decided to go for it anyway. And currently, I just really love this bag. Next is this Paper Bunny puffer carry-all bag in this dark gray color. I forgot the exact name of the color, but it's a really huge bag, also in nylon. I realized that a lot of the bags these days are made out of nylon, which is a good thing because it's actually waterproof, so it can stand a lot of weather types. For this bag, I really wanted it because it gave that really big hobo feel. So whenever I want the Bottega look but I don't want to carry my Bottega bag, I go for this bag because it does have that same slouchy style, and this bag is just really huge. It can fit a 16-inch laptop. My work laptop, which is really fits in this bag. So this actually advertised as a gym bag, but I actually use it in a lot of different ways. I also consider it as my laptop bag now because it actually has a compartment for the laptop. So as you can see, there's a Velcro over here, and that's where I put my laptop in. So it can fit a 16-inch, so that's really good because it means it's really heavy duty, and it has a lot of compartments as well. I can do a separate review on this if you'd like, but yeah, I really love this bag because it's very multifunctional. So aside from using it as a laptop bag, I also use this to the gym. It fits all your gym essentials and more, and it's just so understated. I love it, and the quality is also really good because I've had this for a while and it's still in really great condition. It's also adjustable, so you can actually wear it just as a shoulder bag, and it's actually really cute as a shoulder bag, as you can see, especially if you have trinkets over here, because it falls down as so it's cute like that, and you can also adjust it. It goes as low as a crossbody, so you can actually also use this as a crossbody if it's not very full. Next is this bag from APC. This is called the Grace bag, and it's in the size medium in this beautiful rich brown color. I got this in Paris last year, and it has a very long story to it, which is why this is actually a little bit sentimental for me. I had to take the train back to the Paris city proper on the day of our flight just to get this exchanged because the sales assistant packed in the wrong bag. When I got back to the hotel and opened my paper bag, I realized that they accidentally packed in the wrong bag, and I didn't like that bag, so I had to rush back to the store on the very next day just to get it exchanged because it was also our flight on that same day. So very long story. Was super intense getting this returned, so I might not ever sell this bag, but yeah, I love this bag. It has gold hardware. It's kind of similar to the Celine box bag, and the structure of it at a fraction of the cost. This bag is in smooth leather, and it's just so luxurious. I've actually used this a lot already, and I'm surprised because the leather has held up really well, and I do not baby this bag. I do not really see any scratches on it yet. The most scratches that I see on it are on the buckle, but aside from that, like, it's in really good shape. This is actually one of my favorite contemporary designer bags right now because it's so understated, but it still looks really good. So I actually wear this a lot, especially in family occasions where I don't want to look too flashy with my designer bag. This type of silhouette really gives that premium feel without being too flashy, so I really love this bag a lot. This bag is also multifunctional because aside from the short strap, like we can put on the shoulder, you can also adjust it and make it as a crossbody. So as you can see, there's a pattern here. I really love bags that are multifunctional and can be used in many ways. Next, we have this bag, and it's just this little party bag from Urban Revivo. This one is in a light pink color. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's actually really good quality considering Urban Revivo is a fast fashion brand, but the chains are very heavy. They haven't tarnished yet, and I've had this for like, I think about a year now. The material is in like this faux suede type of material. It's not exactly suede, but similar. And it's just in this style where it's like a cage type of bag with like an open pouch, as you can see. Barely fits nothing, but it does fit my phone. So I actually wanted this because I thought it would look so good as like a gown bag, like for special occasions. Because look at it. Like this, what it looks like on the shoulder. And I feel like it's very reminiscent of like the popular Chanel bags. I don't think there's an exact Chanel bag that looks like this, but it just has that same vibe where there's a little pouch that's encaged in this like chain type of material. I actually haven't used this much, but I think it's definitely a statement piece. Like you don't really see much bags that look like this and in pretty good quality. So I don't know when I'm next gonna wear this, but I definitely think it's a cool statement bag. And the next bag is this bag from Via Hesito. Via Hesito is a local Filipino brand, and they specialize mainly in like silicone type of bags. So this is like a rubber type of bag, very soft and squishy, and all of their bags are in this type of material. And this is just what it looks like inside with like a canvas lining, with the straps also being adjustable, so you can wear this as a shoulder bag, or you can also carry it as like a crossbody. Now this one I purchased for our El Nido trip. I think that was 2 years ago. So we were going to do island hopping, and I needed like a waterproof bag that's still stylish, and this is kind of a popular beach bag here locally. So I decided to get this. It's not exactly waterproof in a sense that you can put the whole thing in water, but definitely if you're just walking around, or like at least like halfway, like half of it can get wet, but definitely not submerged in it. So this was my beach bag for island hopping, and I'm pretty surprised because I was actually able to use this a lot. I'm not a huge beach person, but in all my previous beach trips, this has been the bag that I would bring. So whenever there's a beach trip, this automatically comes with me, and surprisingly, I've gone to a lot the past year. So this has actually proven its worth because I've actually been able to use it a lot. Okay, next is this black leather hobo bag from And Other Stories, and it's just very simple, but it is in genuine leather. Now this one I bought in the peak of my Bottega Veneta obsession, back when I didn't have my JODIE or my vintage ones. So I bought this to like just try out the style if it's something that I really like, and it worked for me. That's why I ended up with a Bottega bag. I did, however, expect this to be in better quality. This was around like 7,000 pesos, so I did expect a lot from it, but the leather is kind of just a bit dry. It's not going to be like as supple, but it is still in genuine leather. So if you're looking for a durable type of leather bag, this would do. But yeah, like leather wise, I would say it's just like a 5/10. The leather on this is very basic, and I would say a little bit on the fast fashion side. I do not know the name of this anymore, but yeah, it's from And Other Stories, and you can check out their website. I don't know if they still have it available right now. I also did use this to the gym a lot, but again, I wasn't really vibing with like the quality of it. Kind of looks cheap, like at a glance. It doesn't look like it's worth 7,000 pesos. So yeah, I stopped wearing this. Again, because I had other bags anyway. Now for the rest of these bags, they have already been in my previous bag collection, and I'm actually not very sure of the timeline of the rest of these anymore. But I will start with this Marc Jacobs, the tote bag. Now as you can see, you can barely see the tote bag written on it, and that's because I covered it with all my anik-aniks. It's called Jane Birkenfying Your Bag, and I actually did a TikTok on this, on how like I decorated this. I did get kind of obsessed with accessorizing my bag, and this is what I came up with. Everything here I actually already had in my closet. The only thing I bought here was this bag chain, but everything else were just like random things lying around in my room. And that's really how people said you should Jane Birkenfy your bag, is that it should be stuff that you already have, so it really represents your personality. So I feel like this really represents my personality, and I love it. This tote bag is just in this canvas material, so it's really light, and so it has also become my beach bag. So I'm not really into tote bags like this, but when I got my hands on it, I realized that it actually fit a hole in my collection, because this is the only bag that can fulfill that like beach bag purpose, and it looks good worn as a beach bag. So I do not have any bags with the same style, so this has actually proven really useful. That's also the bag that I use whenever I have to do errands that involve a lot of things, where I can just dump everything in my bag and like not worry about it. And there's also the type of bag I use when I'm like worrying about a lot of things, so much going on in my head, and I'm just like, I don't have time to fix a bag. I'll just dump everything in here, everything that I need for the day, and just go. This bag is definitely a win for me, and I liked it more than I expected I would. And then next I have this Wandler Ava bag. I'm actually already selling this bag. It's barely used. Like even if you check the corners, there is no scuffing or dirt on it. It is genuine leather, and I love the idea of it at that time. I got this in the peak of the quiet luxury aesthetic, and I thought it definitely gives that quiet luxury aesthetic where you don't know what brand it is, and yet it looks very well designed and luxurious. However, I just didn't really wear this as much. I don't know why I didn't. I think perhaps the top handle type of bags aren't really me. I tend to go for like a lot of the shoulder bags or crossbody bags, definitely. And my basic things fit in here, but maybe I just found it too fussy to like open and close and everything. So I just never really brought this bag out. I would say probably less than 5 times. So this actually has been on my carousel. I'm trying to sell it, but it's been sitting there for a while. So if you guys want to offer on this, just check my carousel, or you can send me a message. This is from Adora Philippines, still has like the price tags and everything. So let me know if you're interested. Barely use this bag. Next is this MCM Visetto's backpack. This one I bought almost at the same time with my Wandler Ava bag. And I actually also really love this bag because this is my only backpack. And prior to this, I wasn't a backpack girl, but when I got this bag, I actually wore it a lot, and I actually enjoyed wearing the backpack style a lot. However, right now, my lifestyle hasn't really been fitting in that backpack lifestyle. I haven't been going to the gym, and this is kind of like my gym bag, because I don't really have to worry about people accessing the front flap, because I'm just going to the gym, so it's just like a quick walk. But yeah, I haven't been going to the gym, so haven't been able to use this. But in the time that I did, I really love this bag. This is another multifunctional bag. You can wear it many different ways. I have a video on it. I'll just link it up above. But yeah, I've had this maybe like 2 to 3 years now, and it's really, really good quality. Like, the leather is in amazing condition. And yeah, definitely a really nice handbag to have. The color is very neutral, and yet it has like some fun elements to it. Like this neon green interchangeable strap, so I love that about it. Definitely when I start exercising again, I will start to bring her out. Next, I have this bag. This is a bum bag that's just from Mango, and it's actually breaking apart already. I bought this because I thought it was like pure nylon, or at least like a rubberized type of nylon. So I was expecting that it wouldn't crack, because that's what I hate about bags, when they start cracking. That's why I don't really like buying fast fashion brands. But I thought that this was like a better material, so I decided to buy it. I bought this specifically for hiking. There was a time during the past few years that I loved hiking. I hiked up a mountain in Canada, in LA, and a few mountains here in the Philippines. So yeah, there was a hiking era, and so I loved this bag for that, because it definitely fits all my essentials for hiking, and yet it looks like a cool vibe. Like, this is a very fashionable bum bag for hiking, and I really love this for that purpose, because I don't think you can find any like aesthetic looking bum bags in like this price point. This was definitely a vibe, but now that I'm looking at it, I might have to retire this soon because the cracks are starting to show. But definitely, if I start hiking again, I might need to replace it. Comment down below if you have any suggestions for bum bags that are similar to this but at a good price point, because I'm definitely going to miss this once it disintegrates. And then down to my last two bags in this collection currently. These are my Longchamp bags, and I actually have two more of this style, but it's in the other house. I forgot to bring it here, but it's in this style anyway, so this should do. But let's go to this bag first. This is the Longchamp Le Pliage in the small size, and this was given to me by my husband when we were still boyfriend girlfriend. Probably gifted this to me in around like 2018, and at that time, and I feel like even until now, this size of the Longchamp bags were the more popular one, and I really love the idea of just having like a small handheld Longchamp bag. It's just very different, and you don't see a lot of people walking around with this size of the Longchamp, so I thought it was so unique. So this is what I asked from him for, I think, like my birthday or Christmas. So really love this. Unfortunately, I haven't been using this either because of my many other bags, but I definitely loved it at that time. And my very last one is this Longchamp Le Pliage in this like beige color. And currently, this is the oldest bag in my collection. I mentioned that I have two more in this size because this was my very first one. I had this since college, and this was like a dump bag. Eventually, I just threw it around so much that it became my airport bag, where I would put my important designer bags inside. And this would basically act as a cover or raincoat for my designer bags whenever my bags need to go to the x-ray or anything like that. So this bag has definitely seen a lot of floors. This has seen a lot of plain floors. This has touched sand on the beach. So this specific one has gone through a lot. So I purchased the other two. The other one is actually in this exact same color, but I purchased it because I needed like a clean version of this. So I have two other ones, and those are for like the normal everyday use. But yeah, definitely this is my oldest contemporary designer handbag right now. I mean, I do have some of my really, really old ones since like college and high school, but they're kind of like crusty already. I don't even know why I keep them here anymore. But yeah, in terms of like the ones that I still kind of use, this is my oldest one. So that's about it. That was my complete contemporary designer handbag collection for 2024. Again, guys, I'm trying to reach 3,000 subscribers, so if you enjoy this video, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe. We're only like 60 more subscribers away, so please, if you haven't, I would really appreciate it. I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye!